Here are 5 secrets they don't tell you about YouTube. Well, that's the title. I don't know how many of these are actually secrets, but this is my experience. And a lot of people out there, I know my young niece, they think that they're just going to be a YouTube influencer and that's going to be their job. And I love the ideas. I love promoting creativity, and that's what YouTube allows us to do. But my experience, I don't know. You take my experience for what it's worth. All right, number one, it takes a long time to get monetized. Okay. There are a lot of people out there doing YouTube and they're doing it hard and they're trying to get monetized. And now the requirements right now in order to get ads that pay you, that YouTube puts on your videos and get revenue from that, that ad revenue requirement now is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. That the 1,000 subscribers is actually hard to do and the easier of the two. Getting 4,000 watch hours on regular videos takes a lot of, that's a lot. That's a lot. Or like some crazy thing, I don't even know what the shorts requirement is, 10 million views or something like that, which is just nuts. So, yes, you can get lucky and get that, and that might happen for you. But my experience was I started YouTube in 2016. And it took me until 2020 to get 1,000 subscribers on my main channel. I know other people have had a faster route, and I'm sure you have a method, a recipe for success that is going to work 100%. But I'm just telling you what happened to me. Okay. And now we're at 13K. Actually, I say we, it's me, but I'm married, so my wife and I are partners in everything. But my main YouTube channel has 13,000 subscribers as of yesterday, and that took, another 4 years. So yeah, it can be an upward slope, but it's by no means smooth, right? So it's a little bit rocky. Like right now, my subscriber count is not as much as it was, say, in September per month. But that kind of brings me to number two. The game changes. Okay, number two, the game changes as you go. YouTube, there's no contract that you sign with YouTube. I mean, you do sign a contract in order to get ads put on your videos, but there's nothing that says that YouTube can't change the parameters of that agreement. Meaning, if they just decided tomorrow that they were going to not demonetize every channel that doesn't have 20,000 subscribers, I would be demonetized. If they decided that they wanted to up their count of, watch time per year, or if they wanted to put another parameter on it, say they wanted to say you have to get 1,000 subscribers every month, new subscribers, I wouldn't meet those requirements. So they could demonetize it. So, and it has changed since 2016 when I started paying attention. It's changed a bunch of times because I was monetized briefly and paid very little when my channel was young, and then demonetized because they made the requirements 1,000 subscribers. When I finally met those, then I could reapply for monetization. So all I'm saying is the parameters change. So, if you're going to invest, if I'm going to invest a lot of time and I'm going to try to make this my main source of income, well, I'll get to that in a later thing. But do I really want to be in a situation where the carpet can be pulled out from under me at any moment, and everything I've worked for could be not making money? I don't know. It's something to think about. So that brings me to number 3, right? So number 3 is YouTube doesn't pay much. I mean, that's the reality of it, right? So, I mean, I know it pays more than other platforms. Like, I don't even know what TikTokers make. I don't think it's much. But if you watch videos where YouTubers that are honest put their stuff up there and show how much they make, it's not as much as people think, right? So, for instance, this month, I got paid about a week ago by YouTube. They just deposit the money right into your account. And it was almost exactly the same amount as mine and my wife's cell phone bill. And I've been doing this for 8 years, almost 7.5, almost 8 years. And I work at it like every day. So like, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's not as much as you might think. All right. I just destroyed my lightsaber ring. See? The little fake jewel came out. That's all right. I'll fix it later. Number 4, it's work. YouTube is work. There's no way around it. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I love like going to events and taking video and doing all that kind of stuff, and then coming home and being excited about it and uploading it. But, you know, so you go to the event, you take the video, or like I do interviews. I interview somebody, you got to edit the video. Well, I mean, I tend to try not to have to do that because I don't particularly, I don't mind. Editing is an interesting process, but it's not my favorite thing, right? But it's part of the process. So some videos I edit, some of them I don't, because of that. But there's that. There's just sitting in front of your computer and uploading the videos and putting all the metadata in, and like, you got to have, I mean, if you don't put a description in your, you know, and if you don't put tags in and all that sort of stuff, good luck getting views. I mean, like, the algorithm's not going to know anything except the title, coming up with a catchy title. These things take time, right? They take effort. They take brain power. So, you know, this is a job. Like, it really is. It's a hobby. It can be a hobby, but it's also a job. All right. So that's number 4. And I'm sure none of you've all heard this before. Maybe I'm just preaching to the choir, but I don't know. But here's number 5. Number 5 is a positive. Number 5 is you learn a lot, right? So like, I've learned several kinds of editing software. I have learned about photography. I've learned about how to frame a shot, the rule of thirds, you know, that kind of stuff. But like, I've learned about like what my friends who are real photographers, I say, because I'm a YouTuber, they're real photographers. They'll, you know, I talk to them. They talk to me about like subject composition, how to like make a scene look nice. I don't do a lot of retouching on my videos because I just don't. Again, like the editing process, that kind of stuff, like I like creating videos, but, you know, you learn SEO, you learn how to do this kind of stuff, which is like put all the tags and metadata in the background. If you want to like interface with an outside company, like you want to have merchandise, you learn how to design like logos and hats and t-shirts, and that's all fun stuff. Again, doesn't pay a lot, but fun stuff. So yeah, so those are the 5 things that I thought of off the top of my head. We could have a much longer conversation about YouTube, and I could tell you what I've done over the past 7.5 years, almost 8 years, and what my experience is. If you want to, I don't want to discourage anybody, but I want people to like have a realistic concept of what it is to be a YouTuber. I didn't even get into like the fact that like, especially at the beginning, you're almost always by yourself unless you have a partner that you're working with, and it can be lonely, and it can be you can like get discouraged easily. And then we didn't even talk about the audience and how great some people are and how some people are just like out there trying to troll you and make, you know, discourage you actively with their comments. We can get at all that stuff. But I just wanted to give you like a list of 5 things that came off the top of my head because I was talking to somebody about it. And anyway, happy 13,000 subscribers. Thank you all for being subscribers. You're why I'm here. So talk to me, tell me what, you know, I answer, as you guys know, I answer almost every comment as long as it's not rude. And even some of them I answer too, because I don't know. It just kind of rolls off my back. But anyway, I hope you have a great day out there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. See you at 26,000 subscribers, hopefully.